Hey everybody, and welcome back to another Gaming with Esco. Last we left off, we had figured out how we joined Kairos' army, and made a couple of errors there. I said Tunon was like the leader of the disfavored. He's not. He's the Archon of Justice, which apparently is code for the dude who's overseeing the two armies or whatever. Thought that was kind of my job, but whatever. I'm doing it on behalf of him, apparently. And we're finally into the game. This person's waving at me. Let's wave back. Can I, no? Okay. Kairos, the Overlord be praised. When I heard the avalanche, I feared the valley was sealed with you on the other side. The disfavored warrior claps her gauntlet to her breastplate. The traditional salute of her legion. The commander wouldn't say why the governor of Lethian's Crossing would be coming, but since we have no forges here, I imagine you're here to knock some sense into the voices of Narat. She catches herself, clearing her throat with a smile. I mean, mediate with the Archons, so that we might agree on a plan to wipe out these Oathbreakers. I'm going to glare silently. A nervous smile creeps over her as she waits for a response that doesn't arrive. I'm asking questions beyond my station. She dips low, trembling as she bows. Forgiveness, please. Well, you've traveled a long way. I won't keep you further. I'm sure the Archons will want to hear from you. Her voice falls silent, her attention span snapping eastward with alarm. Did you hear that? More runners. Third time this week. The Oathbreakers keep trying to send messengers through the mountains to gather from outside the valley. She points over to the collapsed path by which you traveled. But you're a bit too late for that now. Come, let's show these Oathbreakers a good fight. And a reminder, the Oathbreakers are Vendrian Guard, reneging on the surrender of 429. We refer to these guys as Oathbreakers. Oh, these are, okay, so these are dudes that, I guess we recruited and who decided they didn't want to play nice with us anymore. Okay, we're in it. Okay, so these green dots appear to be pips of health. I've got a toolbar down here with my skills to pay these bills. Let's see here. This dude, he's on yellow now, so 1 damage is not great, but she's only getting 1 damage too. 4 damage, there we go. Ooh, not cool, Robert Frost. Give me one of these. Okay, let's palm strike him. And whammy! Ooh, palm strike does a lot of damage. Okay, let's that's 1 down. Let's head down to the path, check for more. But yeah, you got a potion of protection, +2 armor, and 2 armor penetration. Okay. How do I switch weapons, huh?
Yes. Sorry, I can't. Right. Heads up, we have company.
Where'd my fucking friend go? Why'd she run off like a little coward? Come on. He's almost dead. This boy's holding up alright. Not great, but alright. Pull down. Come on. Shoot him. There we go.
I'm not dead yet.
You're not dead yet, but we're working on it. Stone shield, eh? There we go.
On it.
Don't bother with me. Go down to the pass. Drastus. The soldier clutches his gut and winces. You can see a hint of entrails between his fingers. You're wounded. It's not trivial. He laughs through clenched teeth. This, but a scratch I've seen twice as worse, 10 times over. He doubles in pains, gagging and shivering. I said I'm fine. The soldier moans and shakes his head. Graven Ash protects. You go on and help the others. What do you got? You got a javelin?
Can't do that.
You've got a mushroom.
Try and catch me, worm.
Try and catch me, worm. A young Scarlet Fury weaves the Vendrian Guard attackers, avoiding their weapons with fluid gray. She nods to acknowledge it. A breathless enemy soldier passes a glance to her countrymen. This one's crazy. Too much lead in her water. We should cut our losses and turn back.
Harbinger, still standing after 3 years of war. Come join me in battle once again. We'll show these children how it's done.
For the realm of Apex, charge! The Vendrian level their weapons and
battle!
advance.
I'll spill your guts.
Sorry, I can't.
Oh, that was a cool attack. And this one is going
Never out of
to
chance.
burning arrow.
Yeah, no. Phew. I can tell you didn't spend the conquest in a diplomat's tent. I'm Verse, by the way. But there are more important things to take care of than introductions. Those Vendrian Guard we killed didn't come alone.
She gestures to the skirmish unfolding in the pass below, shaking her head. Not so fast. Explain what we're doing
The
here.
voices of Narod told me to intercept you at Edgering Ruins before you busied yourself solving all of the camp's problems. Guess I was too late.
Okay.
You're due for a meeting with the Archons, but we should handle the small matter of this ambush first. My guess? The Vendrian Guard are testing our strength in battle, learning how we perform before they organize a real offensive. That or they're really, really desperate to get beyond the mountains and couldn't wait until nightfall.
Okay. Yeah, let's go.
Eager. I like that. Before we go, you might search among the remains of our fallen comrades. Wherever they're bound, I doubt they'll miss their boots, much less any rings or any useful iron they might be clutching. No reason to pity the fallen.
Practical.
Before long, we might wish we'd joined them here. But at least we'll enjoy heavy pockets and warm toes. For the voices of Narat!
Ooh, fancy helmets. Healing potion. Sigil of reaching grasp. Broken armor. Hide. Inventory. Okay. So, my other weapon set here. 7 to 10 damage. And this one is 9 to 14. Man, that's my unarmed strikes are not doing a lot of damage. So, we'll jump to this spear here for a bit. And this armor is better against everything, I guess. Yeah. So we'll wear that. What about you? Is this armor better than what you've got? No, it is not. Okay. And then I have Kairos' Edict. I would like to see... yeah, I want... Okay, I've got 5 of those in my pocket already. What about if... what do the helmets give me any damage? They do. 3% reflection reduction. Armor. Okay, we'll go with this one. That's a stupid hat, though, so... We'll go hatless. And for you, young lady, you got nothing, so... Hey, we're Mohawk twins. Kind of. Alright, cool. So you got yours, I've got mine. Alright, well, let us go. That's a lot of dudes. Eyes forward, no looking back. The Vendrian guard roars with his falc's head high, his words largely lost over the din of combat. Stand aside, or your funeral will be over the side of the bluff. Seeing you squarely in his path, the soldier points his weapon your way. I applaud your bravery, but I implore you to end this foolishness and lay down your arms. Not a chance. If I surrender, I'm as good as dead. At least we can drag some of Kairos' chose along with our short journey to the void. As he signals his men to charge, the sound of chanting rises from the south, drawing his attention. Scarlet Chorus reinforcements. Hurry! I do need those reinforcements. I'm glad they arrived. Run down the Oathbreakers. Let none escape. From the red mob and reinforcements from the south, a blood chanter emerges at the head of the rabble, the ornamental crest of her staff pulsing with crimson tones. Signing sigils of magic and wordlessly moving her mouth, the blood chanter scribes a series of spells into the air. A red glow surrounds the Vendrian guard and warriors as the chanter's magic worms its way into their minds, blinding them with rage. Hold position, all of you. Keep to the path. The warrior gestures along the canyon trail, but his soldiers turn their attention to the Scarlet Chorus, roaring challenges. No, don't engage them, we need to run! His orders falling on deaf ears, the warrior reluctantly readies his weapon. Battle stance. Okay. She's in modal recovery.
Are we ready for this?
She is a little banged up. We need to drink a potion there. And you need to come.
Let them think they can hit me. Wake me up when it's over.
When a party member takes damage, they will start to lose health. The health bar next to their portrait will decrease. When a party member's health drops low enough, they will gain a wound. Health bar will turn red. Wounded characters have their maximum health reduced. Wounds are removed when the party rests, or when a character levels up.
On it.
Okay, well, that didn't go great. Come quick, we have a situation on the cliffside. They have the commander. Okay. Loot. Loot. You got a falx, some boots, elemental resistance, and notebook. Just kind of a lot of words here to say that it's a notebook. Okay, take all. And the boots, they do me any good. Okay. More armor. Yeah, sure. I'll wear them. Oh yeah, there's loot over here. Okay. We got a head wrap and some raw meat.
On it.
Just point me in the right direction.
Do I not have both my characters selected? I sure don't.
I got it.
More boots. What are you doing? You'll draw attention to me. I mean, I was drawing attention to you, I guess. Okay. Halok's Tyrol. Stow your weapons or we find out how long a man screams before hitting the ravine down below. Cornered between a precipitous drop and a band of angry soldiers, the Oathbreaker warrior holds a disfavored officer at knife point. Skewer him. Worry not for me. Graven Ash will protect. Drastus, this says. The disfavored officer winces, blood seeping from the seams of his bracers and cuirass. You heard the man. He plainly invited you to use that little blade of yours. What are you waiting for? Permission from your pimp? This blade, with a jerk of the knife, he slices the clump of Drastus' matted hair. If you're so eager to see your ally dead, just step closer. Yeah, let's athletics. The Oathbreaker cracks a wide smile as you lower your weapon. That's right. Now the rest of you, drop those weapons. With his attention on the other warriors, you dash forward. He reaches out with his dagger to slay Drastus, but your hand is already on his wrist. With a wrenching twist, you mangle his hand, dropping the dagger harmlessly to the ground. The disfavored warrior rushes forward from either side of you. Tyrol barely manages a strained gasp before being hacked and impaled upon their swords and spears. Save Drastus. Kairos be praised. That Oathbreaker fought with the rage of Karen himself. Is a Archon of Stone. Likes to break shit. Okay. Drastus slides a trembling hand over the cut along his neck. Thank you, Fatebinder. I thought today was my last. From the look of it, guess they thought it swarmed the pass. If they swarmed the pass, maybe one might make it out? We find a few scraps of parchment on the body. Drastus holds out a handful of crumpled parchments for your inspection. A student of letters, such as yourself, should be able to make sense of this. Literacy is rare in the Northern Empire, where disfavored are born and trained. Time spent reading and writing is, after all, time not spent sparring and readying one's body and mind for battle. I have no time for this. All that training and doesn't teach you to read. Examine the parchment. Repeating the same messages in different written scripts, the parchments explain that Vendrian guards desire to overthrow Kairos' Archons and rout their armies from the tiers. The pages aren't addressed to any specific reader, but rather openly invites all who remain loyal to the younger realms to gather at Vendrian's Well. Recruitment material. Well, from the look of it, we kept them from slipping out of the valley. Whatever they hoped to accomplish, I think their plan died here. The Archons are expecting you. When you're ready, leave by the gate to the southeast and follow the trails downslope for a few hours. You'll see the campfires leagues away. Can't miss it. Okay. Quick finger. Oh, haste. Haste gives me +1 quickness. I have no reason not to put that on my thingy. Yeah. While I can read, apparently I am not all that great at.
Right.
The once pure water of Queen Lycurius's tears has run red with blood since Kairos' forces invaded.
Can't do that.
Fucking metal, bro. Neither of us can open this? Not even my good friend here,
Can't do that.
good friend whose name escapes me. Open the barrel. Got a shroom. Okay. You got anything to say? No. How about this little punk ass who was hiding over here? Oh, well, this guy's got a name.
Hey, just point me in the right direction.
But he can't be spoken to. Okay. Oh, yeah, Cosma. There he is. Cosma. Fatebinder. What an honor to have one of Tunan's court visit our humble holdfast. Need supplies? Bursting with energy, the merchant slams her palm down on top of the crate. If so, you've come to the right place. So what will it be today? She spreads out welcoming arm over her wares. I trust you've been granted the appropriate stewardship. I'd like to see the paperwork, please. Well, you see, Fatebinder, the merchant cranes her head to the side, scratching her neck. I think so. I've been handed these bits of scripts. She reaches across a stack of provisions to snatch a scroll case. But I'm not a woman of letters. Numbers are my strength, as you can well imagine. Well, let me see those. Certainly, good Fatebinder. She hands you the scroll case while wearing a quizzical expression. The cursory read indicates that the merchant is granted the unlimited right to trade in logistical capacity. When not supporting an active battle, she has the right to trade trade grain, copper, and olives anywhere in the tiers. Do I want to be a dick? I don't think so, not yet. Well, naturally, she winks. Just because we fight dirty doesn't mean we trade dirty. Well, most of the time, at least. Well, let's see what you got. Okay, you've got, camping supplies. It might not hurt to have, how much, okay, what is money here? I already have 4 camping supplies. That's good to know. Iron rings, bronze rings, and copper rings. So, I'm going to think of this as pennies. Yes, this is going to be more, man, everything's expensive. I don't have money for anything you're offering except for, I can get, is it 50 for all 4? It is. No, it's not. You want 2 gold? Okay. You want 2 bronze for that. So one of them is a bronze 50. Oh, okay. Hold on. Okay. Yeah, I'd like to leave anyways. I don't have money for your stuff, man. I don't know why Cairo sent me here broke as a joke, but he did. And here we are. I suppose this is the way forward. Nope, these guys are just kind of generic. Stores allow you to trade, Siren songs. Hold on. I've got songs?
You got it.
Why did they tell me about Siren songs? Maybe that was just the blood chanter? Disengagement attack. Okay. Disfavored camp. Take you about 3 hours to get there. Okay. Different enemies are susceptible to different types of damage. Identifying their weaknesses will give you an edge in battle. You don't say. Okay. Take what you can carry and leave the cart. Otherwise, we can seize your stuff. This is robbery. Crescent Runner. Hail, Fatebinder. The disfavored scout nods at your approach. Camp's up on ahead. Don't mind us, just clearing out the rabble. I still don't understand what I've done to offend. I respect that these are now disfavored lands, and I'm happy to give the Legion a proper toll. But she's going on about trading rights. What nonsense is that? I'm not allowed to trade one thing for another? It's not like I'm selling weapons to angry peasants or anything of the sort. Yeah, I mean, look, the rules is the rules. A trade permit? Well, how was I mean, to whom would I speak to for such a thing? Not us, and not our problem. Maybe march your butt to Bastard City and plead your case before the Tunin. But we'll lighten your burden and relieve you of your wares first. That should make the long trek a bit more bearable. Anything that can be argued before him can be argued before me. What's there to discuss? We should kill this mongrel and... The warrior pauses, placing her hand in front of her mouth. If the Fatebinder wishes to weigh in on the matter, courtesy demands we listen. The soldier clears her throat, looking at you expectantly. This is a disfavored matter, but I know the agents of the court do so love to throw their judgments around. Ooh, I don't like you. You're not earning much of my respect here. Sterling Hagnon. Well, you could rob me now and my supplies today. The merchant grabs a flask from his cart. Or you can leave me alive and have fermented honey all year long. I even know a few family recipes for painkillers and healing draughts. Certainly any army will need those. He uncorks a small ceramic vial The aroma of cloves and lanolins assaults your nose. I don't have any of the skills required to do any of these. Let's see here. Do I trust the judgment, or do I trust this man? Honestly, he seems pretty reasonable so far. But he has no permits. You're allowing this lowborn wretch to profit when he should toil like any other conquered tearsman? Baitbinder, is your right to settle disputes when we lock horns with the chorus, but you have no authority on this matter. Are you questioning me? You gained wrath, huh? I am. You have the right to step in when we disagree with the chorus, but this fool is not sworn to an Archon and has no protection. The scout runs her hand along her temple, letting a long hiss of frustration before throwing her arms in the air. You know what? Have it your way, Fatebinder. This isn't worth a court summons from the Tunin. My deepest thanks. I thought I was going to be robbed and left for dead, and here I thought that his favored would thank me for trying to bring in fresh provisions. I'll be sure to keep my head down and not make any waves. Okay. Learn some stuff about how the world works here. You gonna, like, give me anything? Yeah, there we go. Oh, well, naturally. One good deed deserves another. When I have my shop up and running, I'll sell you provisions for a song and give you a proper bounty on any odd bits of weaponry you find, provided that he jabs a finger at you. You keep standing up for me should these iron goons try to rough me up a second time. You were lucky with us before, merchant. Take care that you don't challenge your luck again. I'm with verse here. Yeah, what do you got? What do you got? A whole bunch of real expensive stuff. Okay. Slow down a moment. I know we're both eager to see the Archons bicker over tactics like a pair of magpies, but I need to ask you something first. What's that? The voices of Narat told me you've come as a mediator. Considering the source, well, I can't help but feel I'm only hearing half the story. So let's have it out. What's so special about you? What else has he told you? Well, the only thing that I could find, only that I could find you in Eddering Ruins. Truthfully, I could have picked you out of a crowd. You're the only one with us who hasn't spent the last few months bathing in the stink of the Mittani River. She laughs, but there's a forced nature to it. Why are you so suspicious? It's just a feeling I got. When the Archons are together, the air gets as taut as a bowstring. I can't help but think that no amount of compromise will get them seeing eye to eye. I am here to deliver an edict. That makes a crazy kind of sense. Considering how long the siege has taxed the armies, I can understand why Kairos would send you with an edict to speed things along. Have you read it? Do you know what it says? Yeah, the Archons need to get their shit together. Everybody's going to die. One more thing for the Archons to fight over. Well, thanks for cluing me in. If Kairos sends any lightning our way, just tell me when to duck. Why do you think they're at odds? Well, I've been with the Scarlet Chorus since the early days of the Conquest, so I can say it's been building for a few years now. There's an energy about those two, like a pair of storms moving to collide. I heard that Graven Ash and the Voices of Narat shared some bad blood in the Northern Empire, but I don't know any of the particulars. Listen, they're going to do what I say or else. That sounds like exactly the attitude to set this campaign in the right direction. I don't envy you the task of getting them to cooperate, which sounds about as easy as teaching a tornado to heal. Listen, I got God on my side, right? That's basically what Chiron and he's got. I really ought to be meeting. The war tent is just past the center of camp. One last thing. Be careful around these disfavored types. They take their work seriously, and most have suffered too many blows to the head. I can't open it, but can she?
No dice.
He also cannot open it. Not a very good rogue. Guess nor am I, though, so far be it from me. What do we have here? Step closer and present yourself. I am Pablo the Pugilist, Fatebinder of Tunin. I bring words from Kairos, words for your commander's ears. It's an honor to have you in camp, Fatebinder. Sorry in advance for all the arguments your presence will bring out. Hopefully it will be like back in Stalwart. with the Chorus trying to claim our work slaves just because they can't win a battle without crippling losses. Fatebinder, I think this misguided little shit just insulted my brothers and sisters. In my book, that's a dispute between the armies. Are you going to stand for that? Okay, well, I'm really pissing off the disfavored. He looks at you both with incredulity. What? The commander would kill me if I spilled an ally's blood, much less a Fatebinder's, much less in camp. Please, no! He clasped his hands in a pleading gesture. You know what? This will suffice. Apology accepted. I'll take this moment to the grave and know that I died with a smile on my face. Soldier lets out a relieved sigh and focuses back on you. Go on in. Soldier gestures towards the gate. The Archons are expecting you. You'll find them in the war tent, center of camp. Very well. Into the war camp we go. But we'll do more exploring in the war camp next time. Thank you guys so much for watching. Have a great day. Have a beautiful night. And we'll see you guys next time.